Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Nationals March to October. We had a lot happen in the last episode, and it was mainly all because of the draft. We had our very first ever first-year player draft in a March to October. I think it went well, all things considered, especially since I missed out on a couple of guys I really wanted. I think we still ended up with some good picks. However, I guess we won't know. I did get a comment in last episode that said it's after that 21-day signing period that you get to see that screen with everybody's potential from the draft, so we are going to have to wait. I did already successfully sign all of our draft picks, though, so that's not anything we have to worry about. But also after the draft, it was the end of the first half of the season. It was the All-Star break. We got a 4.5-star rating, but then immediately after we loaded out, it said we're in danger. I don't really understand why it's blinking at us and saying we're in danger so early. Yeah, I know we're in last place, but we still have a winning record and we're still in the wild card hunt. I mean, 5.5 back. Obviously not where we want to be, but I wouldn't say we're like in huge danger yet. We do need to turn things around though, because I haven't had a successful game in March to October in a couple episodes now. It's been a while since I've actually won something or done something good. And one of the things I failed to do good at, we get a second chance at today because minor league catcher Israel Pineda gets another chance at a fast track. And the last time we did this, I think I said that even if I did good with him and got him a boost, I wasn't going to bring him up because Riley Adams is actually doing pretty good as our backup catcher. But the more I look at this, not like Riley, I mean, he's a 62 overall, so I was going to say not like he's bad, but he kind of is bad. But even though he's having a good season, I feel like if we do good with Pineda, we can't pass up on the opportunity to make him even better. I feel like I'm getting way far ahead of myself here considering I haven't had a good fast track in a while, or I haven't played good on this game in a while. But if we can get Pineda a boost, he'll probably go up to like a 67 or 68 overall. His potential might jump up to a B. And if we compare him to Keibert Ruiz, who's our catcher right now and kind of who I thought was just automatically the future of the catching position, he's a 69 and a B potential, but he's 2 years older. So like Pineda could become our best catcher now and in the future, because if we then get a call-up opportunity, play well with him again, but in the bigs that time, we could get him up into the 70s. But again, I do really feel like I'm kind of getting ahead of myself because what I have to focus on is actually playing well. So there's a lot riding on this player-locked fast-track game. It's turning around me playing the game, it's getting Pineda a boost, and it's kind of trying to start the process of turning around our season and getting back into the thick of the playoff hunt. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this fast track. Israel Pineda, and it looks like we're facing a righty, so that's not as good as it could have been. And all right, we're batting 9, which is not the best because we'll get the least amount of at-bats possible, but it is only the second inning that we're getting our first at-bat. Oh, and this guy throws gas and a slider. That's it. And that is, oh, are you kidding me? You can't start it out like that. Well, there we go. Back on track, 3-pitch strikeout. Honestly, though, well, he's still in, which sucks, because that was like, he couldn't have placed those pitches any more perfectly. I did not need to swing at that, but look at that pitch. It'd be a little bit more acceptable if I had 2 strikes on me and I was trying to protect. I could have let that one go, but that's right on the edge. A 2-seam breaking back in. Oh my God, on 3-1, just missed the spot. And the slider. You can't... If he just, like, tried to get the chase, I probably would have been able to lay off of it, but I can't get the timing down. Honestly, here, okay, so I have a chance here to affect things. I'm not going to throw anybody out. If they tie it and we go to extras, then I can get another at-bat and maybe do something. And, okay, the game's over anyway. Terrible. I think I only got 3 at-bats. I'm not misremembering, right? I got 3 at-bats, struck out twice, and then grounded out weakly. I'm really tired of failing these moments here, man. We had such a chance to do something big, to get a new, not only prospect catcher, but a new best catcher. And now we lost a bunch more games and we get another chance at a trade. We can already decline this first one. I've already declined this one before. Why would I do it this time? So what do the Red Sox want? They want to give me Kenley. They want Chavis back and then a decent looking shortstop prospect. Kenley going down 5 and 6 across the board, 4.41 ERA. We'd be paying him 16 mil for 2 years. I don't think so, man. Rangers, Jose Leclerc. This one's a little bit interesting. He's not having a good season this year. 13 runs allowed in 17 innings, 6 blown saves. I don't know. This one doesn't strike me as a move we need to make. None of these do, so I think I'm going to decline them. Move on. Hey, we picked up a win. Look at that. We have a chance to win the series here against the Cubs. Put the slump behind us. We have a losing record now. Still only 5.5 back in the wild card, though, so we didn't lose any ground there. And we do. We just got to move right on into this next game against the Cubs. It'll be bottom 7. We got to get out of a jam, and if we do, we just need to score 1 run. Do I have it in me? It's Swanson at the plate. Josiah Gray is 109 pitches in. I think we can take him out. We have 6 hits, 2 from Garcia. Gray has gone the whole 6 2/3 so far. He's given up a run, struck out 10. Great game from him, but that's it. And you know what? They already had him warming up. I'm going to use Erasmo Ramirez here. He has been pretty good every time I go to use him. Just need a 1 out, Ramirez. That's it. 1. All right, great start. Oh, come on. What's this? What? Why are tutorials popping up? And it caused me to miss the throw. You know, usually what I do well is getting out of these jams when we load into it, but this is way too often. I'm giving up these multi-run hits to start, and we're starting in a hole. Lane Thomas might have enough speed to get here. He will. Okay, so we end the inning without any more damage. But I can already see it. We'll score 1. We'll have like 2 runners on in the 9th, and then I'll just like ground into a double play. I'll make you all think I'm going to pull it off, and then we'll still lose. Jeter Downs got the start today, and he's a nice 1 for 15 since getting the call. All right, they didn't want to pitch to him. You could have had an easy out there, probably, judging by how I hit with him in his player lock. I'm a little frustrated right now, if you guys can't tell. Oh, it hit him. We got bailed out on a 2-strike count. That's 2 free base runners on that I didn't have to do anything for. That's Stroman out of the game. Who is this? Is this Adbear? And Joey Meneses is coming up. Maybe the one guy that I feel somewhat confident in doing something. Okay, no, that's good. Missed the hanging slider. I can't sell out on 1 pitch. Gotta react. That is not a pitch I should be missing, especially like that. Okay. There's no... did I not wait back that time? How did I miss that one? What are you gonna tell me? I was still too early. Rui? Of course. No, why not? Good timing. I'm finally somewhat on a pitch, and we'll just hit it right back to the pitcher for the double play. See, I told you guys. I'd make you think that I'm going to do something, get a couple runners on with nobody out. All right, we got 1 out in the 8th. We definitely can't let anything else happen here. If I want to preserve any chance of winning, we have to keep it where it's at. There we go, weak grounder to second. This has the makings of a good inning. Just 1 more. And we got the strikeout. All right, good inning from Finnegan. What do we got here? Do we have anything in the tank for this one? They're bringing in a lefty. We have a lefty stepping up here, but I actually feel like I hit lefty pretty good with Smith. What happened to me in not hitting sliders? Well, see, and then I'm finally, like, prepared to wait back on a slider, and that's when they bust me up and in like that. I am just all over the place right now. I was so good to start this March to October. What happened? Okay, tell me how I missed that one. Tell me how I missed that one. I'm really excited to see. I might have been under it. That's my guess. All right, yeah, it was just that I was under it. The timing was better. We can live with that timing. Remember the days where a slider left right there on a 3-2 was like, oh, that's an extra base hit. Vargas, now that's hit right to him. Good swing though. So maybe somebody with a little bit better attributes would have done something. Yeah, no, I cannot think of a better way for this game to end. Why not? Don't even give me hope. Take it away from me. Yeah, I figured we'd get more than just a one negative momentum from being tied. I don't know, man. There's a very good chance if I can't turn it around very quick, this season's gonna be over before 162 games is even close. So that, I mean, that gives me some things to think about. Do I go ahead and throw Strasburg up on the market? Do we try and trade him before this deadline here so we can maybe get something in return? Because yeah, I mean, the deadline's here. There's no more waiting and seeing. If we had continued to play how I was playing, then, you know, keep things how they are. We're in contention. But now I don't really think we are. I might take this chance before they start simming again, and I don't know, I might have to throw Strasburg up there and see what happens, because it's not like he's doing a lot to help us. 4.5 ERA, it still never came down, even though, well, the FIP has gone up a bit recently too. But that $35 million a year salary for a guy who's just going to continue declining, especially after all the starting pitching we drafted, I think I'm going to throw him up there. We can get rid of Doolittle. Nobody's going to want him at this point. So we can throw Strasburg up on here. I think I'm going to commit to that. I don't know what I'm looking for in return. Like, do I just got to think of it as a salary dump and not really worry about who we get out of it? Or should I still hold out for maybe a decent prospect or two? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Oh, and you know what? I just realized this scrolling through here, trying to see if there's anybody else I wanted to add on, but Elijah Green did get bumped up to AA. I was not sure if that happened in March to October. I didn't know if there was movement within the organization like that, but that's good. James Wood, though, still suck in single A. Yeah, I don't really think there's anybody else worth throwing up here on the players to shop screen. The only one I could think of is maybe Lane Thomas, but no, I'll leave it how it is. And then, you know what? I'm going to take off everything I'm targeting here and just switch team needs to prospects. We're gonna treat this deadline like I'm giving up on the season, but I'm not giving up on the season. I don't think we're at the point where one move for a 81 overall or something is gonna flip our season around. I think if we're gonna flip our season around, we have to do it, and there's still a chance that we do it, but I think we have to trade the deadline, or we have to treat the trade deadline like we're not really in contention. So yeah, we're gonna set it up like this, only looking for prospects, nobody specific to target. We're shopping Corbin, we're shopping Strasburg. I'm actually, now that I think about it, we're gonna take Rainey off of here too, because I really only care about getting rid of mostly Corbin, but these two guys, that'd free up $60 million for next year. All right, we'll move on. I don't know if it's just gonna sim all the way. I mean, I'm assuming we'll play, but I don't know. Are we gonna keep simming? We are. Keep losing. Get rid of that momentum. Sure. Don't let me play. Here's a trade. Will Myers, they didn't understand the assignment. Game, did you not see that I said we're only looking for prospects, and then you send me a trade for 32-year-old Will Myers? No. Phil Maton from the Astros, they still don't understand it, and Kenley again, who's gotten even worse since the last time. But, okay, wait, okay, this is actually different, though, because Patrick Corbin's in this trade. Is it worth it, though, because we're just getting a $16 million contract right back? So, like, the net amount we're clearing up is only going to be, like, $8-9 million. I don't think it's worth it. The more I sit here, there's actually part of me that wants to do this, because if this is our only chance to get rid of Corbin, an extra $8 million is better than nothing and not trading him away. Yeah, you know, I say we do it. It's just so tough sometimes in March to October, because it's like, would accepting a trade now lead to not another trade to pop up? I don't know, but I think I'm gonna do this just because, like I said, main reason is freeing up $8 million, from Corbin's contract is better than freeing up nothing. So why not at this point? Kenley Jansen's been bouncing around here the last couple years of his career. Have him bounce around to one more spot. I'm assuming that means Hunter Harvey will get sent down, but I guess we'll have to see. I think we've lost about 5 in a row. We get a chance against Colorado to put an end to the losing streak. We're down to 47 and 53. Yeah, this is, I gotta say, this is a little bit more along the lines of what I was expecting to see from this season, but the start of the year gave me hope. We're still not out of it. I mean, we have 2 whole months to go, a little over 2 months. So if we get hot again, who knows? But the problem is I am doing terribly right now, and they keep putting me into games where we're losing. I'm not able to make comebacks right now, game. I need some easy ones. I need some easy dubs here. I want to play this one though in this episode, so we'll go ahead, we'll get into it. Probably get disappointed one more time today. Man, I feel like every time we load in, Josiah Gray is having this like really solid outing, and then we just blow it for him. Like, he's got 7 innings pitched, only 5 hits allowed, struck out 12, and we're losing. We have a home run from Lane Thomas, and that's been our offense. They still have Herman Marquez on the mound, and we're popping up on the first pitch. Good to see I'm still locked in. Dom Smith, that's another lazy fly ball. Yep, and Vargas right to him at first. Nice quick inning. Hey, at least I made contact. You know what? He's got a little bit more energy. I don't know when the last time I was able to pitch with Gray was. Let's give him another inning. We're giving up a base hit right away. All right, well, I might call it there. We'll get F. Frost into the game here. Get a couple innings built up with him. I think he's up to a 76. So since we got him, he's actually improved a bit. There we go. We got the strikeout. And we get Crone on the slider. And a weak grounder. We should be able to make this play, and we're there. You know, I shouldn't feel like I'm down and out of it. It's only 1 run. Oh, and you know what? I just noticed here on the bullpen screen, it was Cade Cavalli that got sent down. That actually could turn out to be a decent thing, though. If he gets a call-up, that could turn him into a completely different kind of prospect. All right, you know what? We're not out of it. Lane Thomas draws the leadoff walk with his speed. 1 good swing could tie it. They're going to a new arm. He's got a slurve. Okay, well, with how I've been swinging at sliders, that should be fun. Oh, we got our 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and I was just barely under it. That's a swing I can feel a little better about, though, knowing I was so close to making a good swing. All right, there's another walk. We got our 2 runners on for free, just like last game. Now it's up to Jeter Downs again. 1 for 18 now. And that loads the bases. Okay, 1 more walk. Then I don't have to swing the bat to tie the game. And if I do have to swing the bat, it's Corey Dickerson. He normally hits righties well, but it's going to be his clutch rating right now, so it's a little worse. That's going to be enough to tie it. 88 speed with Blackman's arm. We're in there easy. So you know what? A fastball down the middle, you'd hope for a little bit more, but at least we actually put a run on the board. And I went chasing a bit there with Meneses. Don't even swing the bat. I should just not swing at anything until there's 2 strikes. All right, well, I guess we can't get a save anymore. So let's see Jansen now. Let's see our new guy. Kenley Jansen in a Nationals uniform. Cutter slider 2-seam, kind of what you'd expect. There we go, a first pitch. Pop fly to right field. That's another weak fly out to the other side. Okay, good start from Jansen. And all right, we hit every position with one of those weak fly balls. Kenley with a nice quick 9th. I've made some swings with all 3 of these guys coming up to the plate. It just takes 1. We got to slow the bats way down here against Brent Suter, but he has pitches I should be able to hit. No slider. And there we go. A good take on 3-2 gets the leadoff runner on. I think I'm going to bring in the speed. We have CJ Abrams on the bench with 83 speed. So a ball in the gap with that speed should be enough to end it. At least I got under it and didn't ground it out into a double play. Oh my God. That just completely dropped off the table, man. I am doing everything I can to look terrible right now. I don't think I've ever had a stretch this bad. Oh, and the one guy that I felt good stepping up to the plate with, they hit on the first pitch. Got a pinch hit for Alex Call. He cannot hit lefties. And we'll bring in somebody who can. Candelario was on the bench today. He's got good clutch, good power against lefties. All it takes is a base hit, though. All right, 3-2 count now. Now we know for sure a base hit would win it. And there we go. That's the kind of swing we're looking for. All right, well, you know, if we can hold them from scoring that free run, then maybe there's a chance. Because then I don't even have to get a hit to drive him in. We bunt him over. We hit a sac fly. Can we hold him at second on this? All right, he's not going anywhere. That's all Kenley's doing, man, is lazy fly balls. Oh, he really laid down the perfect bunt. A good throw doesn't even get him. All right, well, can't give up another fly ball then, Kenley. There we go, infield pop-up. That's going to keep him where they're at. If he's got to let the ball get elevated, then keep it in the infield. Blackman rolled over on it, and we did get out of it. Kenley with 2 really good innings in his first 2 innings out of the bullpen for us. We have a chance. It's Candelario at second. He brings decent enough speed at 53. Luis Garcia is up. Mr. Clutch. And we saw it on that swing. I know my plan was to bunt him over, and I kind of forgot about that, but Luis Garcia being up, I kind of wanted to swing. There we go! Of course it'd be Luis Garcia to come through. It took a fastball right down the middle at like 87 miles per hour with a free base runner on second. But we finally picked up another win. It's been so long since I've won a game. And since that was a comeback, since we loaded in down 1, we'll get a lot of momentum. I don't know how much. I don't know if it's going to be anything crazy like 8. But we might get like a solid 5. What do we got? It's going to give me... Okay, it's going to give me 5. It's 5. That's going to flip this momentum pretty solidly positive. Hopefully pick up a couple wins here. Win the series at least. No, okay. Don't win the series against the 33-win team. But sweep the Mets? Is that what was about to happen there? We won 3 of the first 3. That's what 3 in a row means. You win 3 of the first 3. But what's this? More trades. Everybody wants Victor Robles here. What else do we got? If the Rockies offer me Crone again, I swear. Oh my God. Wait, but we can trade away Kenley right away? What about the Braves? What are they giving up? They'll give up Colin McHugh for really nothing, but I feel like we got to keep our mustache there. I don't know if this was the last day before the deadline, but that might be our last trade that we get to see. And it is going to give me a chance to complete this sweep of the Mets. And it's another one where we're losing. Come on. You don't got to make me work for every win. But we're going to call this one here. Another rough one. But at least we have something positive to take away at the end, and maybe things are going to be turning around. If we can finish this sweep, make this comeback against the Mets, that might put us at max momentum, and then who knows what could happen from that point. We're only 4.5 behind the Marlins. So guys, you know the drill. Hit that like button if you enjoyed today's episode. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. It's free. But thanks for watching today, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time.